Monday is a challenging day to go back and jump start, so let's go ahead and take a gentle inhalation, open up the chest. On exhalation, round the spine, relax your neck, and go ahead and do a couple more times before we will settle in a gentle child pose. Inhalation, exhalation, just move with your own breath, of course. Deep in. And on exhalation, down, close your eyes or keep them open, whichever feels right. And then gently, guys, on the next one, go ahead and settle your hips all the way down into the child pose. Put your forehead on the floor or anywhere comfortable. Take another deep breath in, look inside your heart. Take a gentle exhalation, let all the tension go. Let's set an intention for this week, for this practice, for this day. And slowly rise up halfway on your fingertips. Send your elbows down towards the floor. No comparison, no judgment in this room. Just enjoy your practice. This is part of your life you choose to spend here. Come on up, guys, slowly to your tabletop. Keep your fingertips if you can. Waking up the wrist, open up, and exhalation back down towards those heels. Come on up slowly on the fingertips or whichever you can manage. Open up and exhalation back down. Let's do one or two more, depend how fast or slow you move in. Open it up fully. Take it back down one more time, and we're gonna stay right here, guys. Go ahead and plant your right hand on the floor. Open up gently, express, and take this arm all the way behind the back, maybe even towards the inner thigh if you can reach. And slowly dive in back to the child pose with one arm up front. If you need to undo that left arm, please, guys, do that. I don't want you to struggle. And let's slowly return back up. Before we do the other side, we go for the thread the needle, just a gentle shoulder stretch. No progressions, just open up that left side. And come on back up. Put your left hand in the center and open up all the way through. Big reach, big opening. And take this arm behind the lower back or even towards the opposite inner thigh. And then dive in if your body allows you to dive in. That's perfect. And let's return back up and prepare for thread the needle. Reach all the way up and take it all the way under. That's perfect. Just give it a few breaths. Inhalation, exhalation, send your head on the floor. Again, we're not looking for perfection in this practice. Come on back up. Some of us practicing a few weeks, a few days, a few months, some of us few years. Open it up. And we all have a different bodies, different history, different age, different injuries. Hopefully not many. One more time. And go ahead and expand your arm, right arm and left leg. So we can expect to improve and progress with the same speed, with the same consistency. But one thing is certain, consistency and repetition will bring you results. Go ahead and buy it if you can. One little step at a time. Shoulders down, chest up and lifted. Big smile if you forgot about that. Take a deep breath in again, guys. And on exhalation, extend your left leg and put your right on the forearms. Put the forehead on the floor. See if you can find a good, stable position here. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Come on up slowly. And find yourself in the little balance. If you can do the balance, support yourself with the left hand on the floor. Go ahead and bind. It's not for everyone. Take your time, relax. The more tension you have in the body, the harder it for the balance, guys. Come on back to the center, round the spine, relax the neck, and one more time, left arm, right leg this time. Big, gentle extension all the way through, guys. Lengthening through the spine. Make sure you're using belly breathing. Go ahead and bind if you have those powers. And reach, guys. Few breaths here before we're gonna put the forearms on the floor. Extend your right leg and go ahead and put the elbows on the ground. Try to find stability and centering here. If you need to prop yourself with that leg instead to hold that above, definitely go for that. And let's slowly rise back up. Now you can also curl that left foot slightly backwards, which is gonna help you to find more balance. No perfection. All right, go ahead and bind. Very good, everybody. Keep on holding it, keep on holding it. Relax and come back to your tabletop. Tuck your toes, everybody. Nice and gentle. And if you need to keep your knees bent for a while, you can do that for sure. Or extend them all the way. Relax the head and neck. Keep on breathing. Slowly bring your knees back on the floor. Open it up. Let's do it a couple more times. For my intermediate and advanced, if you don't have, guys, to center, to set your knees back on the floor, you can hover with me. I'm gonna go for hover and spine opening here, but again, all the way back. Feel free to put your knees on the floor. And we're gonna go for one more time. One more time here. Go ahead and walk to your plank with me. Beginners, put your knees on the floor and practice your plank on your knees. Take a deep breath in and extend your right foot, right leg. Right foot off the floor. Breathe in, breathe out. Knee towards the elbow, building the first strings today. Take it back and extend your left. Nice and strong. All 3 points grounded and left towards the right. Gorgeous. Walk back for a couple steps. Downward facing dog. Both hands super flat, guys. Shoulder blades apart. Relax your head and neck. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly, gently bring your knees on the floor and come on up with me on your kneeling position. We're gonna practice a few flows for the back. Reach your right towards the right or towards the left, depend where you can reach. And take your hips forward and chest up. Hips forward and chest up. Back to the center. And left towards the left if you have to, or towards the right. Hips forward, chest up. Back up towards the center. Let's first give it a little bit of the rest. And then we're gonna go for one more. Come on back up. And if you feel that your back is in a really good mood today, you can release your toes and go for 2 or repeat what we did, guys. Do 1 at the time. Try not to lean back. Push the hips forward. Take the chest up. Try not to lean back. Don't squat into your back bends, into your Strasana camel pose. And slowly return. This time, we definitely must go to your downward facing dog. All the way, all the way. Scoop the stomach in, make sure you prop your lower back with your stomach. That's going to be very helpful to release the tension from the back. Take your right leg up, guys. Beautiful, leg up, bend your knee and look underneath your right. Intermediate and advanced, if you guys can, go ahead and put your left elbow on the floor. This is not for everybody. You don't have to be there. Make sure you explore. Relax head and neck, continue to open. Come on back up and step to your low lunge. Try to step, guys, light. If it needs to be done in a few steps in order to achieve a good healthy low lunge, move your right foot up front, reach all the way, guys, and go ahead and connect your palms. Palms up, shoulders down, relax. Try not to crisscross your knees, open up your hips. For my beginners, if you have to put your hands on the floor, please don't hesitate to do so. Come on back. Put your both hands on the ground, guys. Give it a gentle rest. We will continue to hold our low lunge for a little bit more. Just rest so your hips can rest. All right, let's put the left hand, guys, on the floor or on the block, on the level with your right foot. Open up and give it a gentle rotation. See how you feel first. Inhalation, exhalation, don't hold the breath. And let's slowly reverse it. Block or the floor. Doesn't have to be perfect. Come on back to the center. Prepare for the little flow. So go ahead and extend your front knee. Don't lift your toes off the ground. You might not be really low here, but that's okay. Go ahead and come back to the center. And all the way one more time. Every single time when you extend your knee, try to go a little bit deeper, just a tiny little bit, and extra effort here. And one more. We're gonna stay right up here and we're gonna lift the toes this time. Open up, guys. Keep your hands wherever it's comfortable for now. Try to set your one shoulder as a continuation of another. One arm. Go ahead and rotate all the way. Keep on breathing. When you hold in, don't hold your breath. And come on back to the center. Go ahead and set your one knee, that knee above the ankle. See if you can pivot your left foot. Now, it doesn't have to be a 90 degrees. It can be just a tiny little bit pivot compared to what you see me doing. Go ahead and open it up. Some of you super flexible, superhuman, so go ahead and bind. Make sure you refrain from the bind if it makes your back and neck and shoulders feel uncomfortable. It should be relatively feeling good. Close your eyes if you have set balance. And slowly return back to the center. Transitions is not for everyone. Do your tabletops first if you have to. And push down chaturanga, knees on the floor for my beginners if you have to. Come on back. Feeling so good. Are you waking up, guys? Yeah. That's a good Monday. We need to set the good tone for the week. To keep going, and to keep going. That's all we do. We keep moving forward. Take your left leg up. Bend your left knee. Look underneath the left. Take a big breath. See if you can put your right elbow on the floor as an option. It doesn't have to be that way. Please, guys, don't hold the breath. Don't hold the breath. And slowly come on back up. Step to your low lunge. Light. Don't break my floor. Reach all the way up. Inhalation and go ahead, exhalation, push the hands. Try to extend your elbows, guys. Extend those elbows, make sure those arms strong. Let your hips to melt. No blockage in the hips, just send your exhalation awareness into the lower body. Life is happening right now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, not a minute from now. It will eventually, but it's happening for us right now. Go ahead and undo those arms. And let's slowly put them on the floor just to rest for a few seconds to give your hips a little break. And see if you will put your right hand on the floor, somewhere on the level with the left foot. Open up first. Soft rotation through the hips and lower back. That's perfect. And let's go ahead and switch the direction first. So gentle rotation. And back to the center. Prepare for the flow, little flow. Keep your toes, guys, on the floor. And strive for full extension in the left knee. Maybe not right away. Come on back. And again. Just a couple more times. Let's do one more. And let's come back. Front knee above the front ankle. Go ahead and pivot your back leg just a little bit. Doesn't have to be much. Doesn't have to be much. Open it up. See if you can bind here. It's just an option. It's just a little option. If you do hold your bind, open it up all the way towards the ceiling, your chest. Slowly undo it and shift your body weight back. Open it to the side, find the balance. And then left hand on the floor. Open it up. Slowly shift your body back towards a lunge. Your transitions, your options, guys. See if you can follow me. Stand it up. Downward facing dog. Push down, chaturanga, nice and strong. Downward facing dog. Excellent. All right, congratulations. Your warm-up is complete. Look forward and step to the center of your mat. Fold forward with me. Relax your head and neck, my beginners. You don't have to hug your ankles. You can bend your knees and fold forward the way you can. Look halfway through. Bend your knees, Utkatasana or chair pose. From the beginning, when you practice your chair pose, guys, do your best to shift the body weight away from the knees, so you don't feel your knees much. Arms straight, strong, extended, and all the way sweep your arms. Place your belly right on top on the front part of your leg on your quad. Go ahead and go for the chair pose one more time. Stay leveled. Big sweep, guys. And this time arms up all the way, back bend. Please support your back if you have to. Back, forward fold. Let's do a compensation for the back after the back bend. Look halfway through. Go ahead and step your right slightly behind. Now, Ideally, if you can put them half a foot apart and flat, that would be great. But if not, put them simply closer, guys. Fold forward, but do your best to put them on the same line. Look halfway through, guys. Lengthening through the spine. If you need a blocks, put your hands on the blocks, please, like Kevin does right now. Go ahead and open up towards the left. Very nice. Come on back to the center. And bend your knees just slightly. It doesn't have to be much. Just all the way stretching and opening on the toes, guys. Excellent work. Come on back up. And slowly reach your right hand towards the right foot, which is on the left right now. Right towards the right, which is on the left. Try to not overly rotate your shoulders, and in fact, if you have to have this left arm on the floor, you can do that as well. We're just opening. Come on up slowly. Grab your right and go over the left again. Soften your left knee a little bit. Soften your left knee a little bit. That's good. Keep reaching, keep stretching, guys. Oh, you've got this. Come on, back in the center. And put your right leg back up. Gentle opening, gentle extension. Continue to hold your both hands on the floor. Intermediate and advanced, it's a good time for you to go ahead and bind with your Ardha Chandrasana. Legs are open after the hip flows. But again, we're gonna do more balance today. If you're not ready, just keep that leg lifted. Make sure that you're breathing, everybody. Use the wall, use the blocks, use both hands on the floor. Come on back to the center before we go to the other side. Another chair pose. Heels off the ground if you can. Arms up front or along the ears. Both feet together, guys. We're gonna do some little power flow here. Big sweep, back bend. Back to the chair pose, nice and low. Sweep, back bend. Back to the chair pose. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, guys, come on down, come on down, come on down, come on down. Inhalation, exhalation, come on back up. You got this. One more time, I know you can. Come on down. Good flexibility of the ankle, knees, and strength of the legs. Come on up. You got this. Big sweep. Forward fold, guys. Forward fold, rest. I know. Go ahead and look halfway through. Take your left behind. Whether it's far apart from each other or it's closed, not a big deal, but try to send them on a one line. That's going to help you in the future to practice different variations of the balance and standing asanas. Look halfway through, lengthen in, stomach in. Look up front of your mat. Fold forward. Relax head and neck. Take your left hand on the floor, open up. Over the right. That's good. Just like this for now. And just switch your rotation. Make sure the hips are open. Looks very good. Come back to the center and reach your left, guys. Left hand to the left foot, which is on the right. Open up if you can, or hold your both hands on the floor. Looks really good. Keep on working, guys. Keep on working. And come back to the center with both hands. Prepare for the little squat on the tippy toes, knees apart outside. Just give it a good steady, feel good squat, opening the knees and hips and back. Very nice job. Come on up, all the way. Go ahead and grab your left and open up towards the right. Soften your right knee this time. Make sure your right knee is gently bent and soft. And continue to open to the side. Coming back. Hands on the floor. Arha Chandrasana is your choice. You can also hold this one leg on the floor for now. Both hands on the floor. Or if you're ready for the balance already, that's a good time. Don't worry about perfection. Remember, any place you got today, it's good and it's yours. It's something to assess, to look inside, to see where you can improve, where you can slow down, where you judge yourself too much. Just remember, this practice is for your health, for you to feel good, not to prove anything to anyone. Foot back on the floor. Look halfway through, hands on the ground. Step to your plank. Everyone push down, strong chaturanga, whether your knees on the floor or not. One is not better than another. Come on up. Downward facing dog. We're gonna go for another push-up and then put the belly on the floor, guys. Come on down. You got this, you got this. And belly on the floor. No. No. Hands back. Prop yourself right here. And bring your both feet up. Hold your hands right now on the floor. I will start to progress one after another. Please feel free to rest in between if you have to. Hands off the floor. Activate your stomach, guys. Make sure you're breathing. You hold in your breath. You're not gonna make it for 30 seconds. All right, arms to the front. Very strong. Very strong. Breathe, guys. Go ahead and reach your left hand to the right ankle. Rest in between, remember, rest in between. And switch, guys. Rest in between. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, go ahead and go for the full bind in a bow. I see you all. Keep on practicing, guys. Keep on working, keep on working, keep on working. Big smile. All right, that's good. We all gonna start and finish together. Oh, that feels good. Come on down. Come on down. Oh, you know, the more you say it feels good, it's actually start to feel better. All right. Both hands on the floor, next to the shoulders, or slightly farther away. Let's take the shoulders up, back and down. It's like that mirror therapy we talked about. Look at the mirror and say, oh, I feel good, I look good, I feel good, I feel happy. And then, you know, eventually it's like it's hard to get depressed. All right, look above one shoulder. And all the way back. We are the #1 influencers of our minds and bodies. Everything begins within. Come on down, guys. All right, tuck your toes. Let's do our best to come back to chaturanga first. I got you, I got you. Come on up. Push back. You are the strongest. All right, right leg up. And step forward. I like to think about you like unstoppable, the strongest group ever. Reach all the way up, guys. Bring your front heel off the ground. As your option, we're gonna go ahead and take the left all the way above, right all the way under, just like this. It's definitely an optional, but give yourself a try. You can also put the front heel on the floor. Beautiful. Now try to lean a little bit lower into those legs. Oh, that looks amazing. Put the heel back on the floor. Open it to the warrior, but hold your bind. Hold your bind. Stay strong, guys. Prepare to open those arms. You don't have to do anything, just to reach and gaze towards the right hand. That's perfect. Stay strong, guys. Now slowly put the hand on the floor. And try to stack your one arm above another. That's all. That's it. Go ahead and sweep to the center, point your toes to the corners of your mat. Relax your head and neck. Just fold forward. Let's look halfway through. Halfway through, guys. And put your right hand on the floor, open up towards the left. Soft, straight knees. Go ahead and lean towards the left leg, away from the front. Try to keep your both heels on the floor, lengthening the spine. No perfection, it doesn't have to go so far. Just what we can do. We're gonna go for the right. We're gonna give that the same little fold and hug first before the squat. Take your time. Flexibility is a skill like everything else. Body will develop. Lengthening the fibers, you just have to practice. There is no magic. Doesn't matter how old we are, go ahead and start to squat on the right leg. It might turn out that you're not sitting on your right heel, and that's okay. If you don't, continue to hold your hands on the floor. For those who are sitting really perfectly and super comfy, go ahead and open up, guys. Some of you superhuman, so go ahead and bind. Close your eyes for your balance. Enjoy. Imagine you are on the top of the mountain and the wind is blowing to your face and it feels amazing. You can do whatever you're gonna put your mind into, and only limitations is our own minds. Come back, guys, all the way. Go ahead and extend your front knee. Forward fold in a side stretch. Forward fold in a side stretch. We're gonna go for balancing plank, guys, from here. It's a lot of strength. I know you're excited about your balancing plank, so carry over this leg all the way back. And now, that's your option. Your left arm off the ground is your total option. Practice that on your knee. Keep 3 points on the floor, whichever is in your practice. Breathe, 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 breathe. All right, with control, all the way down, push chaturanga. That's Monday, that's Monday. All right, come on back. It's your chance to go to your child pose. For my new students, not necessarily new to the yoga, but new here, we always rest in the downward facing dog, but if you feel they need to go to the child, this is a good time. Close your eyes, whichever you hold it. Downward facing dog is a very relaxing asana. As long as it's done properly, body weight away from the hands. Bend your knees if you have to. You are in your child pose. Start to come back. We wait for you for another breath or two. Then let's all together raise the left leg and step to your lunge. Arms up, guys. Super strong along the ears. Watch your knees, do not crisscross them. Reach, 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 heel off the ground, only if you can. Only if it's there. Just a little option. Right arm, left arm. Right arm above, left underneath. That's very nice. All right. Very strong, guys. Heel on the floor. Pivot to your warrior. All you have to do is to put the back heel on the floor. Open up elbows. Back. Express through the chest and open up the elbows. A little bit deeper here. Prepare to open up those arms. Gaze towards the left. Looks really good. Nice and strong. On the floor. Open it up. And then we'll go ahead and turn the toes toward the corners of the mat again. Try, guys, to step wide. Step wide and just fold forward the way you can. Don't go crazy, just what feels right. And I would say that definitely no underdoing. If you feel you can do a little bit more, then do it. Because by underdoing, we're never going to progress and improve. Look halfway through, take your left hand on the floor, open up towards the right. And other side. So through the hips, free the shoulders. And go ahead towards the right leg. Do any, but then we're gonna go to the front on the other side, so we stay on a squat there. So go to the right now, away from the front. Doesn't have to be perfect at all. And switch, guys, the same thing. If you follow me, you should be leaning towards the left leg, which hasn't been doing the squat yet. So we're going for the squat on the left. But if you know you already did this leg, just in case you did the other side, then just switch it. So left on the floor. Hands on the floor. If your heels grounded, open up. Go and bind if you feel that your bind is there for you. Keep on working on it. Gaze forward if you bind in. And come on back, guys. We're gonna go for the side stretch. Right up here. Don't you worry, I didn't forget the balancing plank. If you've been thinking about it, sometimes I can. All right. Go ahead and transfer this leg all the way to the back. Now, arm is total option. But I know you're strong, so give it at least a try. Remember all the limitations within. Society likes to condition us. If you 50, your health start to decline. If you 60, whatever, you incapable. If you 70, you out of. Right? That's not who we are. Come on down, push. That's a miss. Come on up. The life is only starts in 50s. All right. That's right. It's all how we take care of our physical body, our shelter for soul. Only one, you need to take care of it. No one else will, guys. No one else will. If you have to go to chop pose, go ahead and do it now. We're ready for the quick balance. Let's make sure our cell phones are down. If you're ready, guys, go ahead and raise your right leg up. Step forward to the center of your mat so you don't disturb your neighbors. Go ahead and lift your left hand. Squat a little bit with me. Squat a little bit. Why did you think we practice those crisscross legs? I know Michael knows. Okay, guys, come on up first for the warrior three. Let's give it a little more balance. Hands on the floor on the side or all the way with me. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I want you to do your best, to try a few times. Use the wall, use the floor, use the blocks. We back to the squat. Stay strong, guys. Stay strong. Squat. Carry over. This time we go far. Take your right. Grab your left leg, which is on the right. Okay, just like this. Right hand towards the extended leg. That's all you have to do now. Go ahead and squat. Just squat. I know it sounds like just squat. Just do it. But now, if you couldn't squat and you ended up here, frustrated, okay? No frustration. You're gonna sit down where you are and just reach with the towel strap or your open hand and leave the hand. Then you take another hand, no frustration. Make fun of yourself if it looks fun, and come on up and lift your bottom of the floor. The only practice and repetition will make it happen. Bottom off. Come on up. That's good. That's good. Push against the floor. All right, guys. Some of you are so good, superhumans. Come on up, Ron. All right. I told you, life just starts in 50s. It's continued to bloom in 60s, and by 70, we are superhumans. That's it. This is how it goes. Looking forward. All right. Step back, guys. Chaturanga of your choice. Of your choice. Don't be shy. We're gonna see each other in 20 years, looking 20 years younger. All of us. Okay, that's my goal. Reach your left leg up and step forward, guys, to the center of your mat for the squat. That's all we can do, right? We can move forward. In this life, everything moving and changing and transforming. Keep your squat, guys, or it's dying. This is it. Come on up. There is no in between. Warrior 3, your choice. Hands on the floor, on the blocks, on the side. Breathe, guys. All we can do is keep moving every single morning, getting up. Even if you don't want to go to the gym, if you don't want to do the workout video, you remind yourself you're wise. Back to the squat. Because guess what? You missing one day, it's much easier to miss a second day, much easier to miss a third day, much easier to pound on a not a good food quote. Right? All right, guys, you ready? Carry over. All you have to do right now is to reach your left to the extended leg, which is on the left. Now, see if you can squat here. Nice. This is not an easy for me, but I imagine it is. All right, sit down. If you have to sit down, remember you do it this way. You reach and push over the floor, push. That's perfect. One leg is always stronger than another, but once you master the one side, you know exactly what muscles to use. Come on up. I know it looks easy when someone else doing it with ease. If you practicing, you will be there. And down inside, we always know when we do our best or we not. You might trick everyone else, but we can't trick ourselves when we not on top of our house. All right, guys, step wider and chaturanga. Final chaturanga of the day. It should be really nice one. All right, are you happy? Good. Hopefully not sleepy. All right, all the way, step wider, Malasana squat. That's a good Monday. Hands on up front, elbows inside. If you have to put the blocks underneath to sit, please do that. I know no one does this, but just in case if you somewhere here, push against the floor and lift up your chest. That's a much better position. You don't have to send the hands up front. You can keep them on the floor. Go ahead and drive your right towards the left. Just nice opening. And switch. And we go Malasana on the tippy toes. Now we go for the seated practice and on our backs at the very end. Come on up on your tippy toes, guys. For the superhumans, practice your Titibhasana, guys. Follow me if you don't know how to do it. Put your hands behind. Sit or stay in your Malasana, just what you do. 1, 2, 3, fly. Let me see you flying. Let me see you practicing. Very good. We come on back down. Come on down. All right, feet on the floor. You're seated. Practice. We're gonna practice a little bit for the back and hips here. We're gonna touch base with a sleeping turtle today. We haven't done that one long time. Fold forward your way, guys. It might not be when your upper body laying down on your legs. Then just stay a little bit up here. Seated forward fold is an amazing asana. With time, if you're new to the practice, you will realize it's very therapeutic. Go ahead and take your right foot inside. Just inside. Level your bottom a little bit, so just make sure that you sit on both sit bones still, folding forward. We'll progress slightly here. If you prefer to stay where you are, you can, or go ahead and transfer your right knee over the left knee. And we're going back to the fold forward. Just follow sensation in the body. Go ahead and reach all the way behind and open up here. Just open. Just open. Give it a good gentle opening. We also are going to practice a little bit of the shoulders at the end. If your leg is crossed over, guys, then come with me and stretch a little bit more. Plant your foot on the floor and just push and open. Slowly return back. Extend this leg. And slowly press it back behind your lower back. Behind the back. Behind the back. See if you're there. If you're reaching, then go ahead and reach and stretch. If not, just hold your leg where it is. Hold it up here. Hold it a little bit closer. Don't do this. All the way back. That's perfect. All the way back. And let's switch the legs. Inside first. Level yourself. That's a very big part of how well you're going to be able to fold forward. When your body is leveled, it's easier for the back. If you want to stay right where you are, please do. Or carry over, left knee above the right knee. Just almost like you do in your cow face. Come on down. This is a sensitive one. And come up. Take this hand all the way back and stretch. Just stretch, guys. Just stretch right on the floor. Chest up towards the ceiling. And if you're in the mood for a little bit more work, go ahead up with me. That's very nice. Arm above the head. Come back and extend your left leg. Just like this. And slowly press it back. The hard part is behind. All right. See if you can bind. See if you can reach. Awesome. Nice, nice, nice. And come on back all the way to the center. Spread your legs. Not too wide. Not too wide. Just a little bit wider than the mat. Then bend them. Put the elbows on the floor. If that's already a challenge, that's a good place to stay and just relax and practice. Your next thing, if you're feeling good, slide your arms slightly underneath and hug your ankles. Just like this. That's it. And if you're feeling really good, go ahead and move your feet a little bit closer, not too much, and see if you can send your arms all the way behind. Some days are better than others. And slowly undo it. Extend your legs before we go on our back. So I'll give you a couple options. When you put your hands behind like this, you can move your feet forward, slide like this, or you can move your hands forward. Please don't go too far. Only going as far as it feels good. Once you start to feel tension, in general, we keep pushing, but not with the shoulders. With your shoulders, just stay in a comfort zone. You're still gonna stretch them a lot. If you feel you have so much more room, you can go farther. But it's very easy to overdo it. And then what's gonna happen? You're gonna be injured for a couple weeks, skip your workouts. That's not a good thing. Once you found that one place, let the gravity do the work. It's challenging. If you found the right place, it's not necessarily easy, but it shouldn't be hurtful. In case you realize you can't come back, wave. Right. All right, guys. Slowly. Wave with your feet. Arms behind. Stretch your body really, really, really nicely. Fingertips away from the toes. Go ahead and put your both feet together in a Baddha Konasana or butterfly. We're going to work just a little bit before plow pose on our abs, even though we did a lot of work. But we're going to go directly for the little abdomen work. Come on up and raise your arms off the floor. All you have to find is your lower back on the floor. And beginners, that's a good place for you. To keep the shoulders off the ground with flat back, that's hard. But if you want to go a little bit more, then push your legs off the floor. Then if you work a little bit harder with me, then we're gonna go for the little flow. Feet together and feet extend. Feet together in Baddha Konasana and lower both Navasana. Give me one more and then lower your feet back on the ground. All right, now I know we covered. Stretch. If you're not practicing your halasana, then legs up towards the ceiling. That's a good one. If you do practice it, then slowly. Don't throw your legs. Your throat should be open, no body weight on the neck. You should be able to breathe. And another stretch on the floor. Fingertips away from the feet. Close your eyes, guys. Close your eyes and give yourself a beautiful smile. This is again your life, your body. You are in charge. Until we take full responsibility for everything what happens with us, good or bad or neutral. We are strong, we are weak, we are healthy, we are sick. Until we get the responsibility, except full one, things are not going to start to change. But once you do, your powers is unlimited. Let's look inside our hearts and open the heart for love, for kindness, for powers, for change, for transformation, for ability to help and nurture other people's lives as well. Because without contribution, life is totally empty. Look inside your heart and let everything what doesn't serve you simply melt away. Frustration, anger, anxiety, discontent, dislikes, envy. We all human beings. Sometimes we hold the grudges, but it doesn't serve us. All it does is poison our own health, our own lives. Keeps us from progress, transformation, and healing. Slowly, with your eyes closed, calm one up. There's a sitting position. Put your both hands up front of your heart as a sign of gratitude. Because everything is better, is opening when we're grateful for everything, for this life, this universe, the God, the energy, however we define that, given to us. We have shelters to live, shelters for the souls, our bodies, our families, positions, possessions. Money won't be matter unless we have a house. Look inside the heart, open your heart for receiving and giving back to others. Smile with your heart and flow through the rest of this fantastic week ahead. Namaste. Ay, ay, ay. Good work, guys. Good work, everyone. Good work.